Hello and welcome back to Man v Film. It's time for the watch pile for March. Eh, Not a bad month overall. Some ups, some downs, and we usual kind of shenanigans, I guess. As usual, we're going to dive through the titles that I picked up this month and added to the collection. So we're going to start with the imprint ones that I got this month, where we had Vampire Circus. I've done a review for this. Loved the film. It was so weird and out there and just a little bit different. Definitely a lot of fun and one that should not be missed. I got the imprint City on Fire. It's a Blu-ray that comes with a 4K as well. I like the Arrow version where you can only get one or the other. Great film. Chow Fat is just absolutely phenomenal in everything that he's in. Ringo Lam shoots the hell out of this one. It's iconic for a reason. And then we have Spellbinder, which really caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting for me to enjoy this as much as I did and for it to have stuck with me long after the fact. It was really good. Really good. Next one I have here is one I get sent through. Haven't heard of it before, haven't seen it. I don't know anything about it at all. Maybe you can shed some light on it. It's Tinto Brass, which I don't think I've seen any of his movies, and it is Miranda on Blu-ray from Shameless. As I said, you can let me know. Latest Masters of Cinema release, The Devil's Hand, was great. I really enjoyed this one. Very playful, very much a lot of fun. Another Masters of Cinema title, but one I've still to watch, is The Cruel Tale of Bushido. I'll be getting to that soon. I was really quite interested in this one, The Invincible 8. It turned out to be kind of average. It took a long while for the 8 to really get together. I knew where it was heading. I just needed these guys to get together quicker. Final Fight, of course, is great as well. A couple of Hammer 4Ks this month. We have Fear in the Night, which is a really strong psychological thriller, which I really enjoyed a lot. And I think this one was better, and that was Blood from the Mummy's Tomb, which was the typical kind of mummy story, but reworked and done in a different way that made it fresh and made it exciting. Okay, so we have some Deaf Crocodile films here. Dead Mountaineers Hotel. I've got a review coming for this one soon. This was such an absolutely crazy film. I loved it. It starts off as kind of locked room mystery film and moves into something different. Then we have The Miraculous Hind, which I've done a review for already. Similar with Bill Plimpton's Hair High, which I really did love that one a hell of a lot. We've got some indicator titles to round this one off. So we have Special Effects, Larry Cohen, third in the Transmission series. I've got a review coming for this one very soon. Cutter's Way, which I like. I've seen a few times. The more I think about it, the more I ruminate over some of the decisions and choices and aspects of the characters. I love it more than I initially did. The Dancing Hawk is visually stunning. It's one of those films where, through and through was the previous release from this director in the Radiant Range. The Dancing Hawk is a sped up lifetime of a particular character. It's a simple story, but it's told in such an effective way. It's disorientating, it's unusual, just very different. And then finally from Radiance, we have The Underworld Chronicles, 3 films by Takashi Miike, which I am really looking forward to delving into. And yeah, I'm going to get to that hopefully pretty soon as well. So that's everything that I picked up this month. A lot of movies. I managed to watch most of them. As always, we're going to delve in and have a look at what I actually watched this month. So this is a month where we kind of got through a lot of the Miyamoto Musashi films. This is the second one here. Showdown at Hanyakaza Heights, which was really fun. It kind of set the tone for the rest of the series. The Garbage Pail Kids movie on 4K, no less, was a movie that wasn't good, but man, I'd sit and watch that again. I don't know why. Then we continued with Miyamoto Musashi 3, Birth of the Two Swords Style, which, yeah, was another solid entry. Visitor Q, where I dug out my DVD of that one just to watch it, and I might have something coming, not a review, something a little bit more for that film soon. Then there was a double feature of She Killed in Ecstasy and Vampiros Lesbos from Severin Films, which were really good Jess Franco films. Theorem, I watched that because it ties up with Visitor Q a little bit, and yeah, I will mention that in the project I'm doing next. Here High and Song of the Miraculous Hind, which I spoke about, I enjoyed them both. Libido from Radiance was really good. Shut Eye Hotel, Horn Dog were extras on the Here High disc. Great films in their own right. This little short, interesting films. Blue City was really fun. It was a kind of silly movie. It had its standout moments where you're like, that just doesn't make sense, but do you know what? I'm going to go with it. It was kind of Brat Pack 80s kind of film with Judd Nelson in the lead role. Japanese Godfather was starting that trilogy as well, which was, really great. A great introduction and a solid trilogy all round. Project Hail Mary, I went to see it at the cinema, and I really kind of liked it. A little bit long in the middle, but the film kind of relies on Gosling's charm, and I think it succeeds at that. And then we have the Miyamoto Musashi 4 and 5 as I finished that series. As I said, Cutter's Way has been rattling about my brain since I watched it again. I think I would actually rate it higher than that now, and the next time I watch it, I will definitely get a higher score, I think. Fear in the Night was the Hammer film, which was, really solid. Special Effects is a film that, it's a 3-star movie, but it's a movie that I really enjoy. I would go back to again, and has some really interesting thematics. Vampire Circus, which I loved. Japanese Godfather 2, solid. Flood from the Mummy's Tomb, which was really good as well. Spellbinder, like I said, I loved. This was The Devil's Hands. It's on here as Carnival of Sinners. And then Dead Mountaineers Hotel. Really kind of solid films this month. As always, I do reviews of every film. Just a little written blurb of it. So, this month, I got 19 films total added to the collection. I managed to watch 20. So we went from 337 last month to 336 this month. And I'm hoping I can bring it down again. Hoping. Let's have a look at the Blu-ray releases this month. So I've already covered Blood from the Mummy's Tomb. I may get Demons of the Mind. I'm unsure about that as yet. The Devil's Backbone is a film I've never seen. I'm unsure whether to get that or not. Miranda I already have, and I just need to get around to watching it. Then we have The Killer on 4K. I have that pre-ordered, of course. Danger Diabolique, yes, I can't wait to check that one out. The Matador, Time to Play is an interesting set that I'm looking forward to. Highway to Hell actually looks like a lot of fun and an easy kind of watch. Crucible of Horror from Hammer, possible. And Confessions of a Police Captain, yes. So it's not looking too busy a month, which I kind of like that. It's nice to have a restrained month. And then Space, I'm in two minds. Ben-Hur, I'm considering as well. I'm not too sure about either of those. Interested in both this Street Trash 4K and Werewolf Woman from Treasured Films there. Street Trash, I don't know who's putting that out. I don't think I'll get them, but I'm interested in those. Adventure Call Set from Eureka. Yes, absolutely, we'll get that. And I think that's it. So I think it's not too bad. I'm going to get the Eureka releases and I'm going to get the Radiance releases this month. Keep the run of those going. And The Colour, which is already ordered. And I think that might be it. We'll just let it down there and try and knock some off the watch pile as it comes. It's been I suppose overall a kind of positive month. I'm happy with that. Definitely something that, we didn't go up any, which is a bonus in my eyes. Being down one, I would like to have went down more. Hopefully this month we will get down more. I have some holiday time in amongst all that, but I'm also training for the kilt walk as well. So we'll see what gets done. But I'd love to know, if you picked up anything this month, if you watched anything outstanding, let me know about it in the comment box below. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support. Thanks for watching. See you next time.